Get up, detective. One last time.
No to sprawdzamy, jakie mamy zadanka. Okej. Łotek zarzucony. Okej. Świniarka. I we wsi. Już wybrzeża mamy rozpytać. Ciężko będzie. O lipo. Może ty będziesz wiedział, co?
Hi again, gendarme.
Nie.
Bye bye, gendarme.
I czekaj, 28%
Hi
mam
again,
gdzieś tutaj.
gendarme.
Zobaczymy.
Could he be a member of the homosexual? Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos. I've seen them homos with my... This sexual thing seems interesting. Ask around. Become involved. Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You may...
The homosexual underground? Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate? Oh, it's a pleasure group. A Sabroso pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night. Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily... Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning. The last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to. The true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision. We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Very esoteric. You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that is... I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look. Do think about it, officer. Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme érotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
A i tak nie mam... O. A mam pół umiejętności, tak? Speed code. A może jednak przyda się ta władczość? Bo nie, zostawimy sobie ten punkt. Czy on nam coś jeszcze powie?
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? Yeah? What?
A dupa. Może wy mi coś powiecie jeszcze?
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Nie. Dupa. O coś mogłem zapytać. O coś mogę zapytać chyba tą całą Miss Olandię, klasję. Bo zgubiły jej się te dokumenty przy boi, nie? Zobaczmy co powie.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation. Lies.
Yes, we demand she be punished for deceiving us.
Nie,
We
nie, nie, nie,
demand
nie.
her anxiety. She nods, then nervously pulls on.
Okay.
She slowly.
Oh,
Did you take the documents?
no, of course not. As I said, it would have been too risky for me to use those documents anyway.
No
She
właśnie.
doesn't seem to be lying. She's genuinely spooked by their disappearance.
Thank you, but actually, now that I think about it, you mentioned seawater. I was worried I'd been too careless with the latch mechanism. The documents were probably just washed away.
Wiele się nie dowiedziałem. Mam 2 punkty umiejętności z tego co widzę. Nie wiem gdzie są dostępne punkty. Dobra. Gdzie tu iść teraz? Strzał najprawdopodobniej był z dachu. Uwierzyłbym jednak Titusowi. A co to jest za miejsce tutaj? Tu jest tu. Dobra, aha, w tym lustro spróbuję. O, widzicie, to jest dobra okazja. Dobra okazja, żeby coś zrobić. Po pierwsze, co to są za drzwi?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with
Elektrochemia,
the expression.
naprawka nożycami do
You're still not
metalu.
accustomed to it.
Nożycami do metalu. Przedmioty, narzędzia. Nożyce do metalu.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it,
Pisz
your
bunkry
clean-shaven
umiejętności
face,
zręczne palce.
adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it.
O, jeszcze raz tutaj. Cyk.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
To
In
już
it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the
oko z
expression.
malowidłem.
You're still not accustomed to it.
Okno z malowidłem. %.
The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape.
Teraz będę musiał
Steam
przyjrzeć lustrze.
stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
Dziwne trochę. Encyklopedia.
It belongs in the new,
Oh.
the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for things were good, it was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors for Revachol, your city. That meant only one. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Żyliam de mille million.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression, looking good on you, or anyone. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix, because unlike Guillaume Le Million, you are a police officer. It's your
Guillaume
nifty
Le
little way
Million,
to say
okay.
it doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Powiemy 17%, raczej się nie uda, nie?
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression.
Dobra, powiedzieli. Nie wiem. Idziemy. Tam. No, rurka tam gdzieś w tle.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. He smiles and bangs his ladle. It's almost like music, especially with the sound. The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew.
Yes?
Idź stąd. A. Nie wiem, gdzie by tu iść. Żeby ten czas minął szybciej. zadań, no co? Modlitwy w kościele. O.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul. Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to... Should have fought dirty, like they did.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
This place is a damn beachhead, son. They had to... Yes. The military coordinated...
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling.
No,
A sign of mental deterioration in the...
Mountainous was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first met.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough.
Damn right, son. They like the rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition,
You don't even begin to truly understand the...
Thinking men have opinions on these things.
aha.
Present one.
No, they don't. But I'm sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting rabid commies, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with two. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace. A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frisel.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned.
The suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Panowanie.
As René turns from you to his partner and back, the medals on his chest rattle and glare. 2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller, a crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration. A small blue star inside the setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans.
For bravery. for doing my duty in the heat of battle, for looking my mortality in the eye.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Fine. What is it then?
Mogę odpocząć?
The warning.
You can read.
Szlak mnie trafi po prostu. Jak on jedzie w pizdu. Nie po książkę. Kupmy coś.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime.
Oh, you're a...
No, crime these further, what's more, not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective shelves filled to the brim with... This bookstore is not strictly amidst these three, the point of the book, and various paranatural books.
Come, I can't have you end up...
Jak mam je kupić?
Shelves full of biographies.
I would say... The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine... Certainly.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow.
A true cultural...
Przeczytamy teraz. Ja sobie ciastko zjem.
The Greatest Innocence by Jo. Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl. You can do it. It'll be worth it. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first? Oh yeah, this is what I was made for. Then go with your best guess. Isn't that what students are trained to do? Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism. International. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, steer clear of this one. There's something terrible. A strange sensation of loss. When she... Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who? Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as the first innocence. He declared that there should be more of those like him. Question 2. Who was the strongest? Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody. Incorrect again. While she originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical, even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion. Incorrect. Vespa Messina is not a person. But correct. Named the innocence of militarism. He codified hereditary rule. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tension. Question 3. Who was the fall? Got it under control. No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historical info. Incorrect. Kedra is a large nation in the mid-northern area of the Mawindi Isola. Incorrect. Stepan the Despicable, regent of Kedra, was correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences, some assumed to the most famous and important of these. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. I've got it. Honest. Correct. The Mesk might see Franco Negro as the father of nations, but everything from inter-isolari. Congratulations on finishing a D. Not particularly remarkable, but technically you would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
What's going on with you? Okay.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. Browsing through the book again, you can do it. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? It seems right. Oh yeah. Incorrect. Solar, a pop quiz. Thanks for Dolores Day. Correct. As the question easy. Incorrect. Correct. Franco question got it under control. Incorrect. The most finals I've got incorrect. Of course, 0 down. Correct. Everything. Congratulations. A C. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the lieutenant is tapping it. How is it possible that you're messing this up? Browsing through, you can do it. Your probably for the browsing, you can do it. Your education, it's oh yeah. Solar resigned after an assassination. Correct. As the question is incorrect. Frank question got it under control. Yes. This at least it clearly no. Stop thinking it. Incorrect. Correct. The most fine. I've got it. Honest. Incorrect. Oh yeah. Yes. Correct. Everything. A B. You would have done, but endless.
Put your hands where I can see them.
W końcu.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying neglect. I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Hands on your head. Suspect is armed and dangerous. Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. That one extra leg with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required. Suspect is under...
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
Informacja oko ręka. Dobra.
Alright, here's the plan. You fling the chain cutters in her face, already darting right, and immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
Huh? My God, I think you're right.
Suicide cycle. Let's take a decision.
Wow.
Let's come back.
Oh my god.
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police have bullets.
Co to ma być za... Co to mają być za dźwięki tutaj? Tragedia.
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
No one ever cares anymore.
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down.
I need to figure out what to do with her now.
Jasna cholera, mamy teraz trafić coś. Dajcie mi tutaj opcję dźwięków. Głośność. Toczenia. Interfejsu.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I don't think there's any need for that. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But I think we're done here.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left. She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes. The woman stands slumped. She is one of those things a police cap?
Aj, walić to.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like...
Mapa. Czemu nie mogę... Szybko się tam przejść? No to biegniemy. To było irytujące naprawdę. Znalezienie jej. Co z tego, i tak nie wiem, gdzie szukać tej lubi. Nie mam zielonego pojęcia, gdzie je szukać. Jezu.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want? What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send some. God, poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this.
Hey, wasn't Everott's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was.
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with? Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, she...
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? Respectable professions don't shoot kids, Cerdo. They...
Easy there, Al. Sit down. We got one of our own to take. Dunno. She lives by the water.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit.
Wows. Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago.
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her.
Marianne, amigo. Fuck you, pig. What the fuck you are playing at, huh?
Easy, Al. Don't let him get to you.
Don't disrespect Miss LaPlante, Copper. She's good people. We all... No problemo, cop man.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Wow. So someone's been a little...
Nie wiem, gdzie ja mam tego szukać wszystkiego. Dobra. Ładnie mi się to zazębiło. Skleję po prostu tamten odcinek z tym. I... nie będziecie rozczarowani, mam nadzieję. Ale zostawię moje bluzki, zostawię. Spoko.